It's here, guys. Freaking Notion charts. I have been just I've been looking forward to this for so freaking long, and it's finally here. And I wanted to record a quick video kind of showing what is possible with Notion charts. And then also kind of give a little bit of context as to like maybe what could be improved in future iterations of Notion charts. Hopefully, we'll see. So the first thing that I'm just like super excited about is this weekly task volume view that you can run. So all of my tasks are in a task database inside of Notion. And this helps me see at a glance exactly where my task volume is coming from. And not just that, but how my different life areas are affecting each other. So you can see here just something kind of interesting. The habits and routines are this purple line right here. And you can see as I was kind of dropping the ball in June with my habits and routines, my personal tasks just took like a huge like huge dump. And then, as I picked it up, my personal tasks also kind of picked up, and now they're hopefully stabilizing. We'll see kind of how that turns out. But you also have this monthly task volume view, which is kind of cool. This kind of shows you like how consistent you are with each of your life areas. And for context, I'm using my Notion template that I have for sale on Gumroad. It's called Life Matrix. And all of that just gets tracked automatically. I ran these charts in like 2 seconds, just setting it up right in here. I have like a running dashboard that I keep track of how many miles I'm running every week. Like sorry Strava, but you know, all I have to do is put in like a number into my daily agenda, and it pops right into here. And everything kind of adds up and shows like how my mileage trends are going. These charts are just, it's so cool just to see kind of how consistent things are, like when things take a dip, how long does it take for me to like ramp back up? It's just giving me like some awesome insights. And usually like this is something that you'd have to pay Strava for. But I can run this on, how many however many months I want, which is just freaking awesome. It's just amazing. I love it. But you have all of the power of Notion's filters and Notion's sorting features, plus the freaking charts. Just for context, when I first started using Notion, I actually put it away because I realized it didn't have charts, and I was like, what's the point? And I put it away because I just wanted to track things in a way that I could actually visualize it with a chart. Having it native is just such a big lift. Just going into like some more chart things, being able to see like, how many habit tasks I'm doing per week, and like seeing like as I increase it, like how does that affect things? Am I able to be consistent still, or is it a little bit wonky here? Same with, monthly, you can kind of see like if you're consistent or not. Consistency is key when it comes to trying to be successful at anything. So just having this visual representation of how consistent you are is huge. One of my favorite things here is a report that I ran called Habits at Risk. And I was able to filter everything to show any of the habits in the past, what was it, like 3 months, where I'm missing the missing the mark. I'm not hitting them. Turns out I need to read more, and I think I kind of knew that inherently, but it's very interesting to see it here in a graph and see like, oh, like yeah, I missed a few meditation sessions and my gratitude practice. I missed a few breath works, but man, I need to start reading again. Another thing is like the sleep charts. So I track all of my sleep data inside of Notion using the template that I created. Something that I think Notion could probably fix is there's no way like I want to see how this is trending. I want to be able to like kind of take, the max and the minimum and kind of zoom in on everything. There's no way to do that. So I know for a fact that like my weekly sleep trends they're not this consistent. This looks so consistent, but I know like there's this huge dip here, and if you're able to zoom into it, you'll be able to see like, oh, like yeah, like in April, I had like a really high dip in my sleep. Like, how did that affect everything else that I was doing? Another thing that I really want Notion to look into is being able to show multiple properties on these line graphs. So currently, when you open up the view, you can kind of see you get one option. You get to show one x-axis. You choose one property and that's what gets charted out. But I have not just sleep minutes, but I have a sleep goal that I set every time, and that actually shows like what my quote sleep status ends up being, whether it's like rested, under rested, or well rested. It's all based off of my sleep goal. But what would be really cool is if I could see my sleep goal listed in my weekly sleep area. So you could see like, yeah, this line right here was my sleep goal, and these were the weeks where I was hitting my goal, and these were the weeks where I wasn't. Same with like daily sleep, I guess you can see a little bit more trend, but just being able to zoom in from a vertical standpoint would just be so helpful. Another really cool feature of Notion charts is the fact that you can actually show cumulative values. It's a game changer when it comes to having like I track all of my stock trading data inside of Notion. This is a template that I created called Notion Pro Trader. It's on my account, and I've got like a video on how to use it and everything. I have all these strategies that I wrote code for, and it's just like automated trades that like look for different signals. And what's super nice is just being able to see strategy performance over time. So this one, there's not very many trades. I didn't test it for very long. I'm actually on a little bit of a break from trading currently, but you can see like performance over time. This is like all my trading data ever in Notion, and you can see like I'm still figuring this crap out. So and if I go to the strategy breakdown page, you can see like kind of what that looks like on different algorithms that I ran. So this is what the Phoenix algorithm did, and it's super misleading when you see like how much profit you're actually making versus like, okay, yeah, I made that much profit, but like in February, I had like a really good ramp up, and then it was just sideways from there. Like it didn't do anything. Um, Whereas like say this algorithm that I ran last year had just a very consistent up curve. And I actually ended up taking this one off only because this upswing here happened while the market was going down, and then the market started going up and things just fell apart. Moving on to like some of the other analytics that I've been running with Notion charts, I have like a work dashboard. This is a chart that I was trying to run some analytics on time spent in places, but I didn't quite finish it. Um, I could always, I'll finish it at a certain point, but this has been very helpful. Just like taking a look at my task averages throughout the days and seeing like, oh, wow, like most days I'm kind of in that, 7 to 9 task range, and that's kind of the median. So just looking at that, that's been like super helpful just to know like, maybe I should just be scheduling about 8 tasks a day because usually I'm at about 10 or 11, and you can see like it's not as often that I'm able to hit those. So this has been very helpful and very insightful for me just to know like how many tasks I should really be scheduling throughout the day. But also like just showing, your work tasks per week is very helpful. You can see I've obviously like, yeah, I was very consistent back in April, and then summer vacation showed up and things just kind of went a little bit haywire, but hopefully things get a little bit more consistent here in the next few weeks. Overall, though, if you're looking at, monthly my work life is one of the most consistent areas outside of my habits and routines. I also ran a personal dashboard and same thing, wow, okay, looks like I could probably schedule around 7 or 8 personal tasks per day on average. And obviously it changes because you got weekends and things where personal tasks are a little bit more prominent. But just knowing that most days I'm able to hit like 7 or 8 personal tasks, that is very helpful information and something that I just didn't know until I ran these reports. But yeah, you can see like my personal life has just like been a bit of a roller coaster in terms of task productivity. Part of that too is just like I don't necessarily put everything in my personal life inside of Notion. Despite what, if people, the people that know me, they probably think I do, but it's not exactly like that. It just depends on the week or my moods. But yeah, all of this is very exciting. This is just a couple of different ways that I've been using it. I'd be curious to hear like how everybody else is using it. It's such a game changer. And I'm very, very excited for the future of this feature. Thanks for watching this video. If you're curious about any other Notion chart features or anything else that you want to see, um, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to have some more videos coming in the following weeks, just regarding some of the work that I've been doing on Life Matrix. Make sure to smash that. No, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And happy Notion charting.